Hi, I'm Kieron Gaskell, Head PGA Professional here at Key Golf School. Here we are dedicated to helping you play better golf. Here just for you is a short tip that will help to lower your scores. Bunkers are an area of the golf game that could really put the frighteners on many amateur players. If you follow these few simple tips, you have no need to be scared of bunkers any longer. The first thing that we need to do when playing a bunker shot is, first off, you need to open up that club face. So you want the club face to be pointing up at the sky, or imagine that you can balance a 10-pence piece on there. The reasons why we open up the club face is too many amateur golfers set the golf club square to the target, and then when they bring the club down into the sand, the club face acts a bit like a spade, so it just digs and digs and digs into the sand. So opening up that club face allows the leading edge to come up away from the surface, and the back part of the golf club, what we call the bounce, enters the sand and then bounces the club back up off the sand, throwing out the sand and the golf ball with it. Now that you've opened up the club face, that's going to make the leading edge of the club aim to about 1 o'clock on a clock face. So if your target's at 12 o'clock, the leading edge of your club head is going to be aiming at 1 o'clock. So to get the ball to fly towards your target, you're going to need to open up your stance and your body so that your feet and your body are now lined up, aiming around about 11 o'clock on the clock face. Okay, the next part of this setup position, you want to make sure that the ball is positioned just left of centre. Next thing, we need to dig our feet into the sand. So we have a nice wide stance and just dig your feet into the sand. What that does, it makes you get a good grip into the sand, so you're not going to slip when you're making the swing. Also, it allows you to test the sand to see how deep it is, see how soft it is, so you can estimate then how the ball is going to come out of the bunker. Next thing, we want to make sure that the weight position is 60-40, favouring that left hand side. And we need just a little bit of extra knee flex. What the knee flex is going to do is it's going to bring you a little bit closer to the sand to make sure that when you're swinging, you're going to enter that sand first before the golf ball. Now that you're in the right setup positions, what I say to my pupils, just as a practice drill, just to give them the confidence of hitting the sand and getting the sand out of the bunker, first off is to draw a circle around the ball in the sand. So as the circle starts about 2 inches in front of the golf ball and finishes 2 inches behind the golf ball. And when they take this setup, what they want to do now is they want the club to enter the sand at the start of the circle and exit the sand at the end of the circle. So now with that in mind, and the right setup positions, they're ready to make a swing. So to ensure that your club moves through the sand, it's got to, and accelerating through the sand, you've got to have a nice big backswing. And then as you're coming down, you want to be coming down into the sand, again entering the sand at the start of the circle, exiting the sand at the end of the circle, and you need a nice follow through. So again, it's a nice big swing, coming down, accelerating through the sand, and then to a nice big finish position. One thing that you've got to do also is to hold your forearms off. So you don't want that club face to rotate. You need the club face to stay open to allow the bounce of the club to slide underneath the golf ball and throw the sand out of the bunker. So again, from the right setup positions, nice big swing, entering the sand at the start of the circle, exiting the sand at the end of the circle, and a nice big finish. If you give this tip a try, remember that your club head must accelerate through the sand. And if you do this correctly, you'll have no problems getting out of the bunkers first time, every time. Thanks for watching my video tips. I hope you find it useful. If you would like some help with your game, or you would like to watch some more tips, go to www.KieronGaskellGolf.com.